Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in every life when the noise of the world starts to drown out the sound of your own purpose. But 2025, this year, is not that time. This is the year you listen to your soul. You see, life isn't just a journey, it's a classroom. And every failure, every heartbreak, every victory is a teacher. If you pay attention, you'll find 35 lessons carved into the very core of what it means to be alive. Let me share a few with you. Quote 1. Purpose is not found, it's built. Stop waiting for life to hand you direction. Start building it. Quote 2. Discipline outlives motivation, because motivation fades when the lights go out. But discipline wakes you up when your dreams try to sleep in. Quote 3. If you're breathing, you're not done. You don't need to be the smartest, richest, or strongest. You just need to stay in the fight. Quote 4. Peace is power. Don't let chaos rent space in your mind for free. Quote 5. The mirror doesn't lie, it reflects. Whatever you see there, good or bad, is a starting point, not a sentence. Quote 6. Forgive quickly, but remember clearly, because forgiveness frees you, not them. Quote 7. Success without character is noise without melody. Don't just climb the mountain. Make sure your soul makes it to the top too. Quote 8. Gratitude multiplies whatever it touches. A grateful heart turns scarcity into abundance and struggle into strength. Quote 9. Don't chase approval, command respect. When you know your worth, you move differently. You speak differently, you live differently. Quote 10. Legacy begins the moment you decide to live with meaning. Because greatness isn't in what you have, it's in what you leave behind. When the clock strikes midnight, when another year begins, what will your story sound like? Will it be the echo of regret? Or the rhythm of resilience? Because you, yes you, are not just living life, you are writing it. Page by page, choice by choice, day by day. And when it's all said and done, may your life be a collection of principles, not excuses. And quotes that others live by long after you're gone. Now go out there and make your meaning matter. Pause, looks across the audience because life is waiting for you to start. Purpose is created, not discovered. You are not meant to wander through life waiting for a sign to tell you who you are. You are meant to build, it moment by moment, choice by choice. See, too many people sit in silence, hoping for destiny to knock on their door. They think purpose will arrive one day wrapped in clarity, glowing with certainty. But purpose isn't delivered. It's forged. It's built from the hours you invest when nobody's watching. It's shaped by the work you put into yourself when quitting would be easier. Your purpose comes to life the moment you decide to stop waiting and start creating every struggle. Every setback, every failure. They're not barriers, they're blueprints. Each one adds shape to the person you're becoming. And here's the truth. Purpose doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't always announce itself with grand success or applause. Sometimes, purpose whispers. It speaks through the small things you do consistently, with heart and honesty. You must take active control of shaping your life's direction. Don't hand over your steering wheel to circumstance. You are the architect of your meaning, the author of your days. Stand firm in the storms that try to define you. Because purpose is not something you find It's something you build from the pieces life gives you. Until it becomes the masterpiece you were meant to live. Discipline outweighs motivation, because motivation is a spark. Bright, loud, exciting, but it fades as quickly as it appears. Motivation makes you start, but discipline keeps you going when everything inside you wants to stop. When the alarm rings before dawn, motivation will tell you to rest. Discipline will whisper, get up anyway. When failure knocks the wind out of you, motivation disappears. But discipline stands tall, reminding you that progress lives in repetition, not emotion. Motivation feeds on feelings. It wants comfort, excitement, and approval. Discipline feeds on purpose. It doesn't ask how you feel, it asks what needs to be done. But the greatest achievers weren't driven by constant inspiration. They were built through routine, patience, and resilience. They showed up on the days when motivation was nowhere to be found. Discipline doesn't shout, it whispers through action. It's the quiet power behind success, the unseen force that carries you from dreams to reality. It's waking up when no one will notice. It's trying again after 10 failures. It's choosing growth over comfort every single time. Motivation may start the fire, but discipline keeps it burning through the storm. Because consistency isn't born from excitement, it's born from commitment. And those who understand that truth don't chase motivation, they become disciplined enough to rise, no matter how they feel. Never stop moving forward. No matter how many times life knocks you down, no matter how heavy the days feel, you rise. Because forward is the only direction that leads to growth. You don't need to sprint. You just need to move. Progress doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's a quiet step. One breath, one effort, one choice at a time. Every small action you take becomes a brick in the foundation of who you are becoming. As long as you're alive, your potential isn't finished. Your story is still being written, even when you feel stuck on the same page. The pain you carry today might just be the lesson that shapes your strength tomorrow. Don't let temporary setbacks convince you that your journey is over. They are pauses, not endings. Every sunrise brings a chance to start again, to rebuild, to rise higher than before. The world keeps spinning, and so must you. Because forward motion is not about speed, it's about belief. Belief that your next chapter can be better. Belief that your best is still waiting to be born. Even when the path is unclear, even when you walk in the dark, keep moving. Because as long as your heart beats, your purpose breathes. And every step forward, no matter how small, keeps your destiny alive, and her peace is strength. In a world that moves too fast, that shouts too loud, peace is the rarest form of power. It's not about escaping chaos. It's about learning to stay calm within it. Because the strongest person in the room is not the one who yells the loudest, but the one who can stay centered when everything around them falls apart. True power comes from emotional and mental balance. It's the ability to respond, not react. To think clearly when anger tries to take control. To choose patience when frustration demands attention. Peace is not weakness, it's wisdom. It's knowing what deserves your energy, it's what doesn't. It's protecting your mind from the noise of comparison, fear, and doubt. It's realizing that not every battle needs to be fought, and not every opinion needs to be answered. When you master your emotions, you master your direction, because a calm mind sees opportunity where a restless one sees obstacles. A peaceful heart hears truth that chaos tries to silence. The real warriors aren't fighting others, they're mastering themselves. They've learned that control isn't about domination, it's about discipline of the spirit. So guard your peace, because when your mind is steady, your path becomes clear. And in that stillness, you'll discover the quiet, unshakable strength that no storm can break. Self-awareness is your foundation. It is the starting point of every transformation, every breakthrough, every step toward purpose. Because you cannot change what you refuse to see. And you cannot grow if you keep running from your own reflection. The mirror reflects your truth. Use it to grow, not to judge. When you look into that reflection, don't search for perfection. Search for honesty. See the flaws? Yes. But also see the fire that still burns behind your eyes. Self-awareness isn't about tearing yourself apart. It's about understanding your strengths and weaknesses without shame. It's about knowing where you stand so you can decide where to go next. The world will try to tell you who you are, but only you can define yourself through reflection, humility, and awareness. Because when you know yourself, you stop living for validation. You stop performing for acceptance. You start living from a place of truth. Awareness is the bridge between who you are and who you can become. It's what allows growth to happen with direction, not confusion. It gives you the clarity to make choices that align with your values, not your fears. So don't be afraid to face your reflection. The mirror is not your enemy, it's your guide. And every time you meet your own eyes with honesty, you take one step closer to the best version of yourself. Forgiveness liberates you. It is not about approving what was done to you. It's about releasing the hold that pain has on your heart. Because when you carry resentment, you carry the past on your back, and it grows heavier with every step. Letting go of resentment frees your energy for better things. The moment you release the anger, the sadness, the bitterness, you make space for peace, for clarity, for growth. You take that power back from the people or moments that once controlled you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering without reliving. It means saying asterisk, this hurt me, but it no longer defines me, asterisk. It's strength disguised as softness. It's courage wrapped in compassion. Some people will never apologize. Some wounds will never fully close. But forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's your way of saying, asterisk, my soul deserves freedom more than it deserves revenge. Asterisk, when you forgive, you stop pouring energy into what's broken and start investing it into what can bloom. You let the light in. You create space for new beginnings. Its weight lifts. The weight lifts. The heart breathes again. You realize the peace you were waiting for was never outside of you. It was always within. You just had to open your hands, let go, and allow life to flow freely once more. Character defines success, because success built without integrity eventually collapses under its own weight. Real achievement isn't measured by what you have, but by who you become in the process of earning it. In a world that celebrates image over substance, it's easy to forget that true greatness begins within. Character is what you do when no one is watching. It's how you treat people who can do nothing for you. It's the voice that reminds you to stay honest when shortcuts look tempting. Real achievement is hollow without integrity. You can have fame, wealth, recognition, but if you lose your truth along the way, what have you really gained? A hollow victory leaves a quiet emptiness behind. But a life of integrity fills you with peace no applause can replace. Character gives success its meaning. It's the foundation that keeps you grounded when the spotlight shines, and it's the compass that guides you when temptation whispers. It teaches you that doing right is more important than being seen as right. When your values lead your actions, your achievements carry weight. They last. They inspire. They build trust, and trust builds legacy. So chase success, yes, but let character lead the way, because when your heart stays true, every goal you reach will echo with something far greater than victory. It will echo with honor. Gratitude changes perspective. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's meaningful, from what's broken to what still works, from what you've lost to what you've learned. When you start to see life through the lens of gratitude, even the smallest things begin to shine. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the laughter of someone you love, the strength you didn't know you had until life tested you. Focusing on blessings amplifies resilience and joy. Because when your heart is thankful, you stop seeing obstacles as punishment. You see them as preparation. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but it gives it purpose. It reminds you that even in struggle, there is something sacred about still being here. A grateful mind attracts peace. It silences envy, softens anger, and strengthens faith. It teaches you that happiness is not found in having more, but in asterisks, noticing asterisks more. The more you appreciate, the more abundance you discover. Each day you wake up, you're given another chance to notice the good, to turn ordinary moments into extraordinary gifts. Gratitude is not a reaction, it's a choice. It's the act of saying, asterisk, even here, even now, I have enough. Asterisk. And when you live with that awareness, life expands. Joy deepens. You stop chasing what's next and start cherishing what's now. Because gratitude doesn't just change what you see, it changes the way you asterisk live. Asterisk confidence over validation. His confidence is built from within, while validation is borrowed from others. Confidence whispers, asterisk, I know who I am. Asterisk validation asks, asterisk, do you approve of me? And the moment you start living for approval, you hand over the keys to your peace. Live by your values, not the applause of others. Because applause fades, opinions change, and crowds move on. But your values, they are the anchor that holds you steady when the noise gets loud. True confidence isn't arrogance. It's quiet assurance. It's standing firm in your truth even when no one claps. It's knowing your worth without needing it to be confirmed. Now, the world will always have something to say about your choices, your dreams, your pace. But you were not born to please the world. You were born to live your purpose. Purpose doesn't need permission. Validation is temporary fuel. Confidence is a lifelong fire. When you live for validation, you become a mirror, only reflecting what others see. But when you live with confidence, you become a light, shining from your own source. So stay loyal to your values. Do the right thing, even when it's unpopular. Because confidence is freedom, the kind that comes from knowing you are enough, even in silence. And when you stop chasing applause, you finally start hearing the applause that truly matters, the one from within. Legacy is built daily. It's not something that suddenly appears at the end of your life. It's something you're crafting right now in the way you live, the way you love, and the way you lead. Every sunrise gives you another chance to add a line to your story, another brick to the foundation of what you'll leave behind. Every action, every choice, every word shapes the story you'll leave behind. Legacy isn't about the money you make or the trophies you collect. It's about the lives you touch, the hearts you heal, and the truth you stand for. It's about what people remember when you're no longer in the room. You don't need to do something massive to leave something meaningful. Sometimes legacy is kindness in a moment of cruelty. Sometimes it's courage in the face of fear. Sometimes it's simply showing up when others don't. Legacy is not written in speeches or carved in stone. It's etched in moments, in choices, in the quiet impact of your presence. The way you treat people today becomes the memory they carry tomorrow. And the energy you put into the world will echo far longer than your words. So live with intention, act with integrity. Because every day you wake up, you're writing a chapter of your legacy. One decision, one word, one heartbeat at a time. So as you stand here in this moment, in this breath, in this life, remember this. You are not just passing through time, you are shaping it. Every step you take, every choice you make, leaves a footprint on the path of someone who will walk after you. Don't wait for someday to become someone worth remembering. Start today. Live with courage. Speak with honesty. Give with heart. Let your actions echo louder than your words. Let your kindness ripple farther than your reach. And when the noise of the world fades away, let your legacy whisper one truth, that you lived with purpose, that you stood for something real, that you didn't just exist, you asterisk mattered. Asterisk because in the end, that's what life is about. Not the years we count, but the meaning we create. Not how high we climb, but how deeply we touch others. So rise, lead, love, and build your legacy. One day, one decision, and one brave heartbeat at a time.